Hi guys, and welcome to
Hi
Cricket
guys.
Caviar. And we are going to round up another week of IPL, exciting cricket. In this week of IPL, uh, today is also, by the way, 2nd April. It's like a national cricket day because this is the day 11 years back when India finally won the World Cup. And it was Gambhir and Dhoni who were the headliners on that day. And even today, in today's video, I would say they are still the headliners of this week of IPL. And of course, we have Umesh Yadav, who is just, who was almost unsold, and he was bought in the second round of, the auctions, but he's now the purple cap holder. And that makes you wonder whether people like Umesh and Ishant Sharma also, who was not bought, they are undervalued and not appreciated as much as they should be. So Kunal, कुछ बात करते हैं तो I would go in reverse chronological order of the matches. So starting with the Friday's game, yesterday it was all about Umesh Yadav and Andre Russell. So how did you see the match yesterday, and how did it?
Honestly, after KKR started, they were like, 51 for 4, right? I mean, even though they had a good run rate, I thought, maybe they can do something. Punjab can do something, but yeah, Russell absolutely just hit them out. Russell was just hitting blinders, you can say, right? Was just hitting. I think eight sixes yesterday, like 70 runs of 31 balls. Russell just took the game away. Billings was playing pretty smart. Billings was just taking singles and giving the strike to Russell. And before that, like we're talking about Umesh Yadav, he was really good. 4 wickets yesterday, 1 maiden over. Like what a comeback he has had, right? Nobody was expecting him to do this well.
So the man of the match at Wankhede till now, so they have been Umesh Yadav and Mohammad Shami for the first 2 matches, and again Umesh Yadav. So Umesh Yadav is now, so the 3 matches at Wankhede which have happened is Umesh Yadav, Mohammad Shami, and Umesh Yadav. These are the man of the match. That shows about the Kolkata pitch. Sorry, I mean the Wankhede pitch. So Wankhede pitch is having something for the bowlers right now, and the ball is swinging early. We saw Rabada making his Kings 11 debut yesterday, and Rabada was also good. I mean, उसने रहाणे को फिर से ले लिया, जैसे टेस्ट मैच में उसने रहाणे को लिया था, तो he again took the wicket of Rahane. And
Odin Smith was not good at all though.
But यार पंजाब को रबाडो को रसल के सामने लाना चाहिए था. That I think was a mistake they did. And मतलब when they saw that the game was slipping away, they should have immediately tried getting the wicket of Russell. अगर Russell out हो जाता तो वहां पे कुछ भी हो सकता था, क्योंकि फिर उनके पास ज्यादा बैटिंग था नहीं. उनके पास Narine was the next batsman.
Absolutely agree. Mayank Agarwal was not very smart here. Considering they did not have a lot of runs to defend, it was more important to take wickets. I mean, why would they give bowling to Odin Smith then? Uski to lag gayi. Odin Smith was smacked all around.
Odin Smith का 30 runs over was, I think, the game killer. मतलब कि उसके बाद वो गेम पूरा किल हो गया. शायद रबाडा को उनको और थोड़ा देना चाहिए था जब उनको पता है इतना क्रूशियल टाइम है. तो दैट वाज प्रोबेबली द इनएक्सपीरियंस ऑफ मयंक अग्रवाल एज अ कैप्टन. और हम देख रहे हैं इस आईपीएल में काफी टैक्टिकल मिस्टेक्स, इवन फ्रॉम अ सीनियर प्रो लाइक धोनी वी हैव सीन. So I would just like to talk about the game
Dhoni
between
or Jadeja.
Dhoni. It's just Dhoni. Yeah. It's Dhoni. So Jadeja, so let's talk about that game, because that was one of my favorite game of this week. So Lucknow Super Giants and versus Chennai Super Kings. Dhoni is captaining. He's running the show mostly because Jadeja has to stand at the boundary. You cannot captain a team, standing deep in the boundary. Matlab you're a specialized deep fielder. Wahan se you cannot make the field changes. ठीक है, you can have some input in the bowling changes and all, but it's very difficult to make the calls from there. But proper miscalculation from CSK. I mean, proper miscalculation, or you can say defensive. They did not trust their spinners. तो सीएसके ने मोइन अली को देखा 14 रन खाते हुए, और जडेजा को देखा मार खाते हुए, तब केएल राहुल था, बाय द वे केएल राहुल वाज द वन हु अटैक्ड द स्पिनर्स, एंड उसके बाद केएल राहुल आउट हुआ तो दे शुड हैव मे बी ट्राइड मोइन एंड जडेजा, बट दे डिड नॉट finish. They got only 3 overs from Moin and Jadeja, and the result of that was they had no one in the back end, and they had to throw the ball to Shivam Dube. Shivam Dube again.
The new ball bowlers were anyways not good, right? Like very inexperienced and ordinary bowlers.
And दूसरा जो उनका बॉलर है मुकेश चौधरी, he is also, I think Mukesh Chaudhary and Tushar Deshpande, they are the worst new ball pairing right now, and so CSK is really missing Deepak Chahar. They are really missing a leg spinner or a mystery spinner. I think Thikshana should get a game now. It's high time that maybe they should try something different. Nahi to CSK season is done from here itself.
Yeah, they can just take a replacement for Deepak Chahar, right? I mean, is it that difficult?
They are not taking a replacement because I think they are still expecting him to be back for maybe the later part of the season, because there has been some news that he's recovering and he may come back later. So maybe they are waiting for that.
And
but yeah,
Pretorius
I would
was
agree.
good
Like,
though. No, Pretorius was bowling fine. I mean, as compared to
wow,
other
man,
bowlers.
I am so damn impressed by Dwayne Pretorius. Did you see his bowling, by the way? मैंने बोला था auction के time में Pretorius दिखेगा.
मुझे लग रहा था ठीक है, Pretorius ठीक-ठाक player, but he was pretty impressive yesterday with his bowling.
He and Bravo made the game interesting. I mean, they took it to the last overs, but obviously 19th and 20th over उनके पास कोई बचा नहीं हुई उसके बाद, because spinners underbowled, so they did not have anyone to and Lucknow Super Giants, credit to Ravi Bishnoi, matlab he is bowling well in the middle overs. ठीक है, he had a bad game against Rahul Tewatia and team, but he was superb last night. And I think Ravi Bishnoi is he doesn't turn the ball at all. He doesn't, and he's still so effective. Matlab, I don't know why the batsman failed to pick up. It will be interesting to go into the details. अभी तक नारायण 10 साल हो गए हैं, उसको कोई पिकअप नहीं कर पा रहे हैं.
वरुण चक्रवर्ती को बीच में एक्शन इन सब में, and he's like more ineffective now, but still.
मैं एक चीज बोलना चाहता हूँ, ये उमेश यादव और टिम साउदी को जितने विकेट्स मिल रहे हैं, not taking any credit away from them, it's all because of Varun and Narine. Because Varun and Narine कुछ भी नहीं दे रहे हैं, they are not giving the runs, and batsmen have to attack Umesh and Tim Saudi. There is no other choice for the batsman. Just so that's why Umesh is getting the heaps of wickets, because it's all the pressure created by Varun and Narine. So amazing. KKR it looks a very good team now. I mean, ये दोनों ही पूरा काम करते रहे.
Before the season started, it felt KKR is still sticking with their old players who are not doing that well anymore. They passed their prime, but now, I mean, the team is clicking at least properly. They have good balance of batting, bowling, good spinners, good pacers.
Russell has come good, Narine has come good, Varun has come good. So
Umesh Yadav is pretty good. They have
Tim Saudi,
they have good batting.
Tim Saudi.
साउदी बहुत एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर है, उसको आईपीएल में कम खिलाते हैं, उसको खिला सकते हैं. बहुत एक्सपीरियंस प्लेयर है टिम साउदी.
एंड उसने क्या कैच लिया कल, दैट वाज एन अमेजिंग कैच. आई मीन आई सॉ दैट कैच. I think it was I don't remember the batsman, but he came down running from long off, to take a catch. That was just take a catch at mid off. So that was just amazing from Tim Saudi.
And KKR is a very long batting as well till number 7, right? And even if you look at Tim Saudi at 8, even he can bat. There KKR मुझे लग रहा है जाएगी इस बार टॉप
में. And they have had a good start. वो RCB वाला मैच भी इनफैक्ट शायद उनको जीत जाना चाहिए था. It was just about that one over जो शहबाज नदीम ने मतलब काफी अच्छा खेल लिया. तो and let's go back to some other games like Chennai LSG का हमने already discuss किया कि मतलब कि Quinton de Kock and Rahul, they started out well, but they later slowed down.
Opening.
They started well, but they later slowed down. But it was all about Ayush Badoni and Evan Lewis. इन लोग के बारे में क्या बोलना चाहेगा? And you are wearing the LSG color today. Turquoise colors.
Turquoise. Is this turquoise green? Anyways, huh? यार तो हाँ, but Ayush Badani was pretty good. Yeah, मतलब उसको, I mean, he seemed pretty confident. He was hitting shots pretty well. And मतलब, I think he's been, where has this guy come from?
No,
Ayush Badani, ये भी दिल्ली से ही है, right?
post
वहां
the
से.
post match interview में इसने बोला है, राहुल ने, कि all credit goes to Vijay Dahiya and Gautam Gambhir for finding him, and he has been playing for Sonnet Cricket Club. Sonnet Cricket Club is a very famous cricket club in Delhi, where you have Nehra, you have Akash Chopra, you have Gautam Gambhir, you have a lot of people actually who make the Delhi team from Sonnet Cricket Club. So, but he's an exception in a way that he has not been given that kind of treatment. Delhi has ignored him, and it was only Gautam Gambhir and Vijay Dahiya who brought him to this. And now Kale is calling him Baby AB. So he's the Baby AB for Lucknow Super Giants. बेबी ये भी जो ओरिजिनली है वो तो खेल नहीं रहा, मतलब अभी
हाँ, तो
मुंबई के लिए
तो खेला ही नहीं
पता नहीं आज
रहा.
खेलेगा या नहीं, तो लेट्स
Let's
सी.
see.
But awesome. I mean, Lucknow Super Giants look a very dangerous team. They have a good bowling lineup, and Andrew Tai also did a good job on that pitch. Ravi Bishnoi ke 4 over 24 runs, where every bowler is going over 10, over 11,
Over 10.
and that was amazing. Raidu and Shivam Dube, I don't know, मतलब वो middle overs थोड़ा slow किया, मतलब even though that partnership looks good on paper, I think as per the game context that slowed down the game. पता नहीं, धोनी और जडेजा को थोड़ा पहले आना चाहिए. शिवम दुबे से पहले एटलीस्ट जडेजा को आना चाहिए, आई फील, फॉर
एटलीस्ट जडेजा को जल्दी आना चाहिए, मतलब. Yeah, just, लेकिन शिवम दुबे is also known for that, right? For hitting big sixes. At least Bombay में that's his identity, right?
And
Hard
he
hitting
knows
all
this
rounder.
pitches.
Yeah, and he knows Mumbai really well.
Because
So maybe that's why they're giving him an extended run at the top.
So coming to other games, by the way, I'm loving Robin Uthappa this IPL. भाई क्या फोड़ रहा है Robin
That
Uthappa
guy
यार.
is playing well. अच्छे shots मार रहा है वो भी.
जब तुझे लगता है अभी सीएसके पूरा कंफ्यूज्ड है अबाउट देयर कॉम्बिनेशन, कॉनवे को उन्होंने ड्रॉप कर दिया. वो बोल रहे थे कॉनवे इज गोइंग टू बी आवर नेक्स्ट फैफ, बट कॉनवे को उन्होंने ड्रॉप कर दिया ताकि वो लोग फिर भी वो लोग 3 फॉरेनर ही खिला रहे हैं. तो अभी आई डोंट नो, इमरान ताहिर यार या एडम जैम्पा को उनको खरीदना चाहिए था, पता नहीं. दे नीडेड अ लेग स्पिनर इन देयर टीम वेरी बैड. दे आर मिसिंग इट वेरी
लेग
बैड.
स्पिनर से काफी हाँ भाई, काफी हेल्प हो जाती है उससे, थोड़ा पूरा कंप्लीट पिक्चर भी बन जाता. और they can even play Jordan, right? They don't have to play these two new pacers, ठीक है?
Exactly,
Maybe they can play
जॉर्डन को भी
Jordan.
नहीं खिला रहे. Yeah, that's a
तो
good point.
थोड़ा मतलब है सीएसके का, बट आई थिंक नेक्स्ट मैच में अगर मिलने, एडम मिलने स्टिल नॉट फिट, आई थिंक जॉर्डन विल कम इन. बट जॉर्डन इज नॉट अ न्यू बॉल बॉलर, राइट? इज मोर डेथ बॉलर, जिसके लिए ऑलरेडी दे हैव 2 people, so maybe that can also be reason.
Right. And I know फिर कुछ और गेम्स देखते हैं. तो वन ऑफ द गेम्स वाज आई थिंक फर्स्ट 2 डेब्यूटेंट टीम्स का जो फर्स्ट गेम था, गुजरात टाइटंस वर्सेस लखनऊ सुपर जायंट्स. That game also was quite exciting. I mean, Rahul Tewatia did a Rahul Tewatia again. I mean, the way he played Bishnoi. Yeah, the way he played Bishnoi, I mean, amazing. So everyone was struggling against Bishnoi, but there was Dube on the field, and Tewatia has so much confidence. Like he hit a reverse sweep for 6, and David Miller also. मतलब David Miller के साथ उसका अच्छा पार्टनरशिप हो गया.
अच्छा था.
तो
that partnership changed the game actually. उसके पहले the game was still in favor of Lucknow Super Giants, when these two guys really took it to the next level. Yeah.
Yes, and Krunal Pandya taking the wicket of Hardik Pandya, that was also.
Yeah, and not celebrating. That was a moment in the game. ठीक है. Hardik Pandya को लेना उस time पे. Yeah, but, honestly, Gujarat Titans don't look that bad, nahi?
Yeah. And what would you say the greatest achievement of an Indian IPL player is getting a praise from Kendra Lust? Mohammad Shami.
Yeah, man, Mohammad Shami is, doing things which no other Indian player has done. So Good for him.
Because I mean वानखेड़े के जो अर्ली मूवमेंट है उसका जो शमी ने मतलब शमी इज द बेस्ट player to utilize that kind of movement, and what a spell he bowled. I mean the ball to KL Rahul, first ball, what a release, and taking the edge. तो अच्छा कर रहा है शमी भी
I mean,
मतलब I think the
उस
fast
मैच,
bowlers are going to have a really good IPL if we have more
हाँ
matches on Wankhede and Brabon. They are getting the conditions, they are getting the sea breeze from the Arabian Sea, and थोड़ा घास है wicket में, bounce है because of the red soil pitches in Mumbai. You get little bit of bounce. So that, and Pune में जो pitch है वो that is totally black soil pitch. So we saw what RR did there. That was another match that we can discuss. That is RR versus we had that match. I'm forgetting the
SRH,
other team. SRH.
Hyderabad.
RR versus SRH. Yeah.
SRH,
So in
yeah,
that,
SRH was bad. Pretty bad.
they never going to be a good team because of the retentions they made. I think CSK और SRH ने अच्छा retentions नहीं किया है. To be very honest, CSK ने मोइन अली की जगह अगर जॉश हेजलवुड या धोनी की जगह या फिर किसी और को ले लेते वो लोग, मतलब they should have retained someone, at least some pacer or a spinner उनको करना चाहिए था. And
Yeah, I
again,
think
if you see
not
SRH,
retaining Hazelwood is a big blunder. But not retaining such a great informed player is a big.
yeah,
हाँ, if you look at SRH, तो
and
वहाँ पे तो they retained anyone, right? ऐसे ही मजे में.
they retained अब्दुल समद, जो पता नहीं अभी तक उसने आईपीएल में ऐसा कुछ मार्क नहीं छोड़े. बट या उमरीन मलिक इज गुड, नो डाउट. मतलब उमरान मलिक का पेस जो है, एंड उसने जैसे बोल्ड किया उसको राजस्थान रॉयल्स के बैट्समैन को, इट वाज एन अमेजिंग साइट. मतलब ही हैज गॉट दैट एक्स्ट्रा पेस जो चाहिए होता है. या भुवनेश्वर कुमार ने जो नो बॉल्स की अर्ली, दैट proved very costly for SRH. Otherwise, they would have got Josh Butler much earlier. And I was so refreshed to see. It was so refreshing to see Devdutt Padikkal to play at 4. The way he played freely. पता नहीं आरसीबी में जब वो ओपन करता था, he was very restricted. He was not playing his shots कभी-कभी. I felt he was just an anchor role player. But यहाँ पे he got the full freedom to play, and he was bowled by that 148 kilometer per hour by Umran Malik. But my favorite innings of this week is Sanju Samson. Blazing away that 200 strike rate.
Innings बहुत अच्छी थी उसकी. He was playing so freely, hitting them out of the park आराम से.
I mean, he looks $1 million when he plays like that. So I hope. But उसका एक वो बोलते हैं ना कि हमेशा वो स्टार्ट अच्छा करता है सीजन. संजू सैमसन का स्टार्ट हमेशा अच्छा होता है.
लास्ट सीजन तो सेंचुरी मारी थी, राइट?
लास्ट सीजन तो फर्स्ट गेम में सेंचुरी मार दिया था उसने पंजाब के अगेंस्ट. हाँ. अर्शदीप ने उसको आउट कर दिया था लास्ट ओवर में. फिर तो लास्ट बॉल पे उसने वो जो छक्का चाहिए था, एंड उसने स्ट्राइक रोटेट नहीं किया था क्रिस मॉरिस को. बट yeah, overall I'm quite happy with RR ka team. Looks quite good with Yuzi Chahal. As an RR fan, I'm really looking forward to this season. We are playing with Shane Warne in our hearts, and
Shane Warne.
I mean, it is a big game, Kunal. What do you have to say? The first sold out match of IPL.
Yeah, man. Yeah, today is a big game. Mumbai Rajasthan. Rajasthan is really good this time, and Mumbai is Mumbai. Mumbai has their issues this time with a weak bowling, but a big game. Let's see how it goes. It's going to be an exciting one. I might miss the first hour of the match, but I'll be back to watch the rest of the cup. Yeah, we should have gone for this match, Mumbai Rajasthan. लेकिन पता नहीं यार, this weekend मुश्किल था मुंबई आना मेरे लिए.
मुंबई आरआर के टिकट्स तो 2 मिनट में सोल्ड आउट हो गए थे. 2 या 3 मिनट में सोल्ड आउट हो गए थे. तो because it's a Mumbai match first of all, and I don't know, maybe abhi new financial year start हुआ है तो people have more time, I guess. तो मार्च एंडिंग में लोगों के पास उतना वो नहीं था. तो मुंबई दिल्ली वाज नॉट. तो मुंबई दिल्ली वाज नॉट दैट, it was not sold out, but Mumbai RR was pretty much sold out. तो anyway, So what do you have? Actually, this match is at DY Patil, which is again it's a bigger ground, but let's see what happens there. Um, I'm backing RR to win the match. I feel
I'm
RR
backing
should
Mumbai to
win
win
the
the
match.
match.
Not jinxing it, not jinxing it.
अब
But
तो कर
yeah,
दिया. But yeah, see,
but
because
yeah,
it's
RR
DY Patil
RR
as well,
should
right?
go. Sorry.
Yeah, brother, because DY Patil as well, so I think there'll be a better balance between batting and bowling. So this match will be interesting to watch. Maybe
Yeah,
लंबे लंबे
yeah.
छक्के नहीं मारेंगे लगेंगे starting से.
Hmm.
I'm not expecting this to be a high scoring one. Anyways, गर्मी में मतलब शाम वाली गर्मी में match है. Advantage will be, I guess, with the team batting second because they'll be slightly fresh.
No, that is तो अभी तक तो सारे ही chase wins हुए except for RR match. RR is the only team to win bat first and defend the total, and they defended it by 61 runs. उसके बाद सारे chase match ही wins हुए. कल भी थोड़ा chance था कि they could have defended, and उसके बाद RCB KKR looked like they would defend the total against RCB, but Shahbaz Ahmed, he played a very good knock. Hasaranga, by the way, bowled really well in that match. Did you see Hasaranga's bowling?
I think only he bowled well in that game, right? बाकी bowlers तो जा रहे थे बहुत.
हाँ,
Hasaranga is
बाकी
good
तो
though.
आप हाँ, he's been good. बाकी तो सिराज है. Siraj gets the stick sometimes, and but yeah man, Hasaranga, they should promote him to bat. I think he's a very good batter. उसको थोड़ा अगर RCB promote करे, and once they have Josh Hazelwood, it will be quite a strong team. So I will not count out that team completely yet. So they can be a good team.
Yeah. I mean, I think they can use David Willey a little better as well. But ठीक है, David Willey, I think he'll do pretty well if
David
he
Willey
gets a
and
little more time.
by the way, David Willey and Sharfin Rutherford, that partnership also I wanted to talk about. I mean, that was
उसने बहुत धीरे
a
खेला था
surprise.
डेविड विली ने.
भाई वो
He was
तो
very slow
चाहिए था
though.
ना उस समय चाहिए था धीरे खेलना. मतलब
हमें चाहिए
डेविड
था,
विली
but
और
ज्यादा slow नहीं हो गया. मतलब okay.
तो भाई मैच तो जिता दिया ना. Ultimately he wanted to set up the game. Ultimately
Total
you see
anyways कम
what.
था. जो total चीज करे थे कम ही था, तो that made more sense उस time पे.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली. एंड यू हैड अ गुड स्टार्ट. मतलब थोड़ा स्टार्ट मिल गया था उनको, जिसके बाद विकेट्स गिर गए. तो डेविड विली consolidated and Rutherford also played slow, but then Shahbaz came, he accelerated the scoring. So I think it was a well planned chase by RCB, that one. Even though last में ठीक है थोड़ा मतलब उनको स्ट्रगल हो गया, but it was a well planned. So today we also have Gujarat
गुजरात
Titans
एंड
versus Delhi Capitals.
हार्दिक
तो
पांड्या
ये
वर्सेस
तो
ऋषभ पंत ब्रो.
वाओ. तो ये भी I think it should be it's at Brabant Stadium. It's at Pune actually. So let's see how this match goes. And tomorrow we have CSK versus Punjab, and we have Sunrisers versus Lucknow. तो देखते हैं
लास्ट
क्या
मैच
होता है.
बोरिंग होगा. लास्ट मैच बोरिंग होगा. हैदराबाद विल गो जस्ट लाइक दैट. लखनऊ तो आराम से हरा देगी उनको.
CSK पंजाब में भी पंजाब आर हेवी फेवरेट्स अकॉर्डिंग टू मी, एंड ऑब्वियसली
Yeah, right.
जीटी एंड दिल्ली में भी दिल्ली आर हेवी
But
फेवरेट्स.
you can never write off CSK उस मैच में. और still with GT has a lot of good players who can win your matches. There are a lot of match winners in their lineup. So I think आज का both matches will be really interesting. I think today is a Saturday where you don't need to go outside and just watch the game.
Yeah.
वैसे I remember guys, last weekend on Sunday I was in a pub watching RCB play. The locals get really depressed with their team struggling. Like, it's really fun to watch an RCB match in a pub in Bangalore. It's really fun.
RCB, I mean, Punjab chased that really well, but let's see what happens. There is still a long way to go in the tournament, and
Cool. So,
I think
anyways, we're done
let's see.
discussing all matches. So, what do you feel now? अभी 8 matches हो गए, ठीक है. We saw all 10 teams थोड़ा सा. What do you feel? I feel कि थोड़ा competitive है, right? We don't have any laggards. Like you can say, I think SRH थोड़ा है, मतलब it's like slightly below the other teams, but otherwise teams are slightly even. There's good competition, at least अभी in the tournament.
No, I feel Chennai are also lagging. Chennai is also lagging with 2 losses, and I would say कि I would still stick with my initial prediction which I made, which is Lucknow, Delhi, Punjab, and Rajasthan 4+, I feel I thought Chennai had an outside chance, but अगर Chennai ऐसे ही हारता रहा तो I think it will be KKR now. KKR is becoming the favorite to get a playoff place because they are already 2 wins out of 3 and they are now at the top of the table. So I think it's a good competition. But yeah, Gujarat Titans, they are lacking the, Shami ने वो एक बहुत ही अच्छा spell डाल दिया, but otherwise I don't think they have the balance. मैथ्यू वेड से उन्होंने ठीक है ओपन करा लिया, उसने खेल दिया, बट थोड़ा बहुत हार्दिक पांड्या एक्चुअली एज ए कैप्टन अपने आप को प्रमोट कर रहा है नंबर 4 पे. He's playing as a proper batsman. He wants to show the world that I'm a proper, I'm not an all-rounder or ऐसा कुछ, I'm a proper batsman. तो वो भी that's also a very interesting thing that we'll see this season. तो let's see. And Lucknow, though, I think it's a very balanced team. Yes, they found another good guy in Badoni, but I'm thinking कि अगर Stoinis और Holder आ जाएंगे तो ये लोग एवन लुइस का क्या करेंगे और क्या होगा मतलब बॉलिंग का. तो they will be very dangerous once Stoinis and Holder join this team. So Holder is probably going to play.
क्या बैलेंस हो जाएगा उनका भाई. Yeah.
होल्डर तो शायद टुमारो कल खेलने वाला है होल्डर, और स्टॉइनिस 10th नेक्स्ट वीक से आ रहा है स्टॉइनिस. तो इट विल बी अ गुड टू सी. आई मीन दैट दे लुक वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम. आई मीन एंडी फ्लावर, गौतम गंभीर, दे हैव बिल्ट अ वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग टीम. तो दे हैव और गुजरात में वही है लॉकी फर्ग्यूसन. ही इज अ वेरी गुड बॉलर, बट उसका ऑन एंड ऑफ डेज होता रहता है. इवन दो ही हैज लॉट ऑफ पेस, ही बोल्ड 150 kilometers per hour that day on that pitch. I mean, Shami and Loki is a good combination to watch. I mean, I really like that combination. But I like Bravo and Pretorius also. मुझे extreme pace और extreme slowers दोनों अच्छे लग रहे हैं. पर Pretorius ने Bravo
यार अभी भी ब्रावो को मारना उतना आसान नहीं है ब्रावो करना. अभी भी he bowls really smart slow yorkers and stuff. Not easy to hit.
बट प्रेटोरियस ने ब्रावो को भी आउटस्मार्ट कर दिया स्लोअर्स डालने में. भाई प्रेटोरियस ने इतने स्लोअर्स डाले, मतलब ही स्लोअर्स यू कैन नॉट एक्चुअली पिक अप, मतलब वो इतना सही स्लोअर्स डाल रहे हैं
स्मार्ट प्लेयर.
आई विश सीएसके का थोड़ा मतलब वही इंजरीज जो हो गया दीपक चहर, वो नहीं होता तो दे वुड हैव बीन रियली, आई मीन दे वुड हैव बीन अ रियली गुड टीम. प्लस दे आर मिसिंग शार्दुल ठाकुर ऑल्सो. शार्दुल ठाकुर उनके लिए काफी सही बॉलिंग कर देता था डेथ वेथ में. तो लेट अस सी आज शार्दुल क्या करता है वो भी देखते हैं. Delhi is definitely going into the playoffs. Delhi looks a different, differently balanced and I mean very well balanced team. So interesting होगा देखना क्या होगा.
Exciting IPL weekend ahead.
Yes, so let us catch the matches for this weekend, and we'll meet you again Sunday night for the review of the weekend games. So till then, I want to say it was great to see Gautam and Dhoni, meet after the match. And
yes,
normally people would say they are not in talking terms because there has been so much of bad vibes between both of them. Dhoni has never obviously done anything, but it's all from the Gautam side. But I think it's good to see that, yeah, they are over and above all these things. And 11 साल हो गए आज 2nd April, and I think people should move on from that कि किसको man of the match मिलना चाहिए and all. It doesn't make sense. Important thing is India won the World Cup on that day, and that is what that matters. So that's it on that note from Cricket Caviar, and we'll meet you tomorrow again. So Kunal, bye, and all the best to your team, and I hope my team wins.
All the best to your team as well. I hope my team wins.
May the best team win. Sure, guys. Bye.